The one-man army, Leo Major's unbelievable World War II feats. World War II was a time when extraordinary acts of courage emerged from unimaginable situations, and the stories of bravery shaped the narratives of countless soldiers who risked it all. Among these, one man stood out for his singular acts of audacity and sheer willpower: Leo Major, a Canadian soldier whose heroic actions during World War II were so astonishing that they remain etched in history as near mythical. Born in 1921 in New Bedford, Massachusetts, Leo Major moved to Montreal, Quebec as a child. From an early age, his determination and rebellious spirit set him apart. He was known for his sharp mind, physical toughness, and unwavering resolve. When war broke out, Leo joined the Canadian Army, motivated not just by a sense of duty, but by an internal drive to push the limits of what one man could achieve. Assigned as a scout and sniper in the Regiment de la Chaudière, Leo was perfect for the job. His keen eye, quick thinking, and fearless nature made him invaluable on the battlefield. It was said that Leo did not just participate in missions, he redefined them. The Battle of the Scheldt. Leo's path to fame began during the harrowing Battle of the Scheldt in 1944. The campaign was one of the most critical yet brutal fights of the Western Front, aimed at clearing German forces from the Scheldt estuary in the Netherlands to secure a vital supply route to the port of Antwerp. The region's intricate waterways and flat, open landscapes made it a deadly arena where every move was life or death. It was here that Leo first demonstrated what would become his hallmark: fearlessness. While scouting alone, Leo stumbled upon a German patrol of nearly 100 soldiers. Most soldiers would have considered the odds insurmountable and returned to report back. Not Leo. Calculating the risks with lightning speed, he sprang into action. Using the element of surprise, he shot the commanding officer and disoriented the rest of the patrol. Before the shocked soldiers could regroup, Leo had them at gunpoint. Remarkably, he led the 93 captives, still in disbelief, back to the Allied lines, stunning his commanders and boosting the morale of the troops. Zwolle, the audacious liberation. If the Battle of the Scheldt solidified Leo Major's reputation as an unyielding warrior, the liberation of the Dutch town of Zwolle in April 1945 made him legendary. The plan was for Leo's unit to liberate the town the next day, but Leo volunteered to scout ahead with a fellow soldier, Willy Arsenault. Moving under the cover of night, they crept through the eerily quiet streets. As they navigated the town, gunfire erupted, and Arsenault was tragically killed. Alone and deep behind enemy lines, many would have retreated or waited for backup. Instead, Leo's determination only grew. Knowing that a frontal assault would lead to heavy casualties among both soldiers and civilians, Leo decided on an unconventional approach. First, he set fire to German supply trucks stationed at key points around the town. The blazes were not just a means of destruction, they were psychological warfare. The sight of fire, coupled with sporadic gunshots, suggested an imminent large-scale assault. As smoke and flames engulfed the night sky, confusion spread among the German troops. Moving with the precision of a phantom, Leo ambushed and eliminated small patrols, cut phone lines, and used captured German weapons to add to the illusion of a larger force. At one point, he captured a German officer and used him as a reluctant guide, sending him back with orders to spread false information about an incoming battalion. The fear of an overwhelming attack soon escalated to chaos. Within hours, the Germans were abandoning their posts and fleeing the town. By dawn, Zwolle was in Allied hands, with virtually no casualties. Leo returned to his unit, unscathed and triumphant, having single-handedly liberated an entire town. When the Canadian forces entered, they were met not by resistance, but by relieved townspeople who would forever remember the man who saved them from destruction. Beyond World War II, career and recognition, Leo's war heroics did not end with World War II. A few years later, he fought in the Korean War, where he once again demonstrated fearless leadership. In 1951, at the Battle of Hill 355, also known as Little Gibraltar, Leo led a group of 18 men in a successful raid to reclaim the hill from Chinese troops. Despite being heavily outnumbered, Leo's command inspired such ferocity that the enemy was driven back. For his actions, Leo received several accolades, but the true measure of his heroism was not just in medals, it was in the legacy he left behind. In Zwolle, the memory of that night in April 1945 is kept alive, with Leo Major celebrated as a folk hero. Streets are named in his honor, and stories of his deeds are passed down through generations as a testament to what one man's courage can achieve. Leo's legacy. Leo Major passed away in 2008, leaving behind an unparalleled legacy of bravery. His story serves as a powerful reminder that even in the darkest moments of war, the strength of an individual can illuminate the path to hope and freedom. His daring actions were not motivated by personal glory, but by a deep-seated belief in fighting for those who could not defend themselves. The liberation of Zwolle remains a testament to the audacity of a single man who refused to accept defeat. In a world where we often think of war as the sum of collective efforts, Leo Major's story shows that one person driven by resolve and ingenuity can indeed change the course of history. This is the legend of Leo Major, the one-man army whose incredible feats continue to inspire generations.